A 16-year-old student in SS2 class of a private secondary school in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State, faked a kidnap and demanded a ransom of 2 million naira. The teenage girl allegedly contacted a family member claiming she had been kidnapped. The state police public relations officer Joshua Ukandu disclosed to reporters on Monday that a family friend helped her plan the hoax. The girl told police she had gone to buy second-hand clothes, locally known as okrika, when someone tapped her from behind. She claimed to have lost consciousness and woke up the next day at Ishieke Junction in Ebonyi local government area. The police spokesperson confirmed that the command has launched a full investigation into the incident, and the girl has been reunited with her family. The federal government has approved a new policy known as Medipool, which may lower the cost of drugs and other medical consumables for Nigerians. This was part of the decisions reached at the Federal Executive Council meeting chaired by President Bola Tinubu at the State House in Abuja. The Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Ali, said Medipool is a group purchasing organizations for competitive pricing and to be a supplier of essential medicines and healthcare products across Nigeria. According to him, Medipool was developed to consolidate the demands from basic healthcare centers and federal tertiary hospitals, enabling the government to leverage bulk purchasing power to lower medical costs. He emphasized that the administration aims to support local manufacturing, promote import substitutions, and ensure Nigerians have access to high quality and affordable medicines. The Dangote refinery pricing comes at a time when Nigerians are facing increasing pressure from the high living cost, with fuel prices playing a significant role in household and transport expenditures. In a move that could further intensify competition in Nigeria's downstream oil sector, Dangote Petrol Refinery has announced a reduction in price of premium motor spirit, commonly known as petrol, to 825 naira per litre. This marks the second price cut in a month, following an earlier reduction from 865 naira to 835 naira per litre. The refinery, which has a capacity of 650,000 barrels per day, said the decision was to offer better value to consumers while reinforcing its position in the domestic market. Industry observers say the price reduction could prompt other players to follow suit, potentially offering relief to motorists and businesses struggling with rising fuel costs. The Minister of State for Industry, Trade and Investment, John Eno, said the economic value of implementing the Nigerians First policy is about 3 trillion naira annually. He stated this while briefing the State House correspondent shortly after the Federal Executive Council meeting at the State House in Abuja. President Bola Tinubu announced a plan to issue an executive order which would ensure that the Nigerians patronize goods and services that are produced in Nigeria. He further explained that over 500,000 jobs would be created through the policy in the short term and lead to a reduction of about 30% of import. Meanwhile, the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, said President Tinubu and the Federal Executive Council have directed the Bureau for Public Procurement to communicate the new threshold for procurement of goods and services. A Bitcoin mining startup backed by US President Donald Trump's two eldest sons announced plans on Monday to go public on the New York Stock Exchange via a merger. The Flying Eagles have advanced to the semi-finals of the Under-20 African Cup of Nations, beating defending champion Senegal 3-1 on penalty. Monday's match ended barren in normal and extra time, pushing the match to the spot kicks where Nigeria emerged winners. That victory earned Nigeria a spot in the Under-20 World Cup built for trial later in the year. Coach Aliyu Zubair's boys could not break the Young Lions of Terenga's defense in a feisty game at the Suez Canal Stadium.